Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how sound is produced in human. You just speak loudly for a while or sing a song and at the same time put your hand on your throat. You can feel vibrations. In humans, sound is produced by the voice box or larynx. You just put your fingers on your throat. You can find a hard bump that seems to move when you swallow. This part of the body is known as the voice box. There are two vocal cords stretched across the voice box or larynx. There is a gap between them. When we start talking, the vocal cords come together, leaving a narrow slit between them. When the lungs force air through this gap, this narrow slit, the vocal cords vibrate and sound is produced. When the vocal cords are tight and thin, the type or quality of voice is different from that when they are loose and thick. The vocal cords in men are about 20 mm long. Vocal cords in men are about 20 mm long and in women these are about 15 mm long. Children have very short vocal cords. This is the reason why the voices of men, women and children are different. So in this video, we have just discussed about a very simple topic in a simple way, that is how sound is produced in humans. And we have seen that the reason why the voices of men, women and children are different. I hope you understood this.
How is sound produced in humans? In humans, the sound is produced by the voice box or the larynx. Put your fingers on the throat and find a hard bump that seems to move when you swallow. This part of the body is known as the voice box. It is the upper end of the windpipe. Two vocal cords are stretched across the voice box or larynx in such a way that it leaves a narrow slit between them for the passage of air. When the lungs force air through the slit, the vocal cords vibrate, producing sound. Muscles attached to the vocal cords can make the cords tight or loose. When the vocal cords are tight and thin, the type of quality of voice is different from that when they are loose and thick. Let us see how the vocal cords function. The vocal cords in men are about 20 mm long. In women, these are about 5 mm shorter. Children have very short vocal cords. This is the reason why the voices of men, women and children are different. Take a glass tumbler. Make sure that it is dry. Place a cell phone in it. Ask your friend to give a ring on his cell phone from another cell phone. Listen to the ring carefully. Now, surround the rim of the tumbler with your hands. Put your mouth on the opening between your hands. Indicate to your friend to give a ring again. Listen to the ring while sucking air from the tumbler. Did you notice that the sound has become fainter? Indeed, if you had been able to suck all the air in the tumbler, the sound would stop completely. When air has been removed completely from a vessel, it is said that there is a vacuum in the vessel. The sound cannot travel through vacuum.
What is sound? It is a form of energy which produces sensation of hearing in our ears. Sound is produced by a vibrating body. When you call up your friend who is standing at a distance, he or she will be able to hear your voice. How is it possible? Which is the medium there in between you two? It is the air, no? Okay, there is air around us everywhere. So sound travels through the air. If you and your friend are in space, then do you think that you can hear each other? No. Why? Why? Because in space, where there is no air, sound has no way to travel. That is, sound cannot travel through vacuum. Sound does need a material medium for its propagation from one point to another point. Here on earth, when we talk each other, we can hear each other because there is a medium which is the air in between us. Okay, similarly, when the school bell rings, we can hear its sound of the bell. We can hear the sound of the bell. We can hear it even from a distance. How? The sound of the bell travels through the air present there. Air is a gas, no? So in general, we can say that sound can travel through a gas. Now, when we press our ear on one side of a wooden bench and our friend taps or scratches the other side of the bench, we will hear the sound of scratching or tapping through the wooden bench. How is it possible? What does it mean? It means that sound can travel through the wood. Not only through the wood, sound travels through metal, thread, etc. That is, in general, we can say that sound can travel through any solid. Now, let us discuss about another activity. For this, we just want to take a bucket, fill it with clean water, then take a small bell, immerse it into the water and shake the bell inside the water to produce sound. Then place your ear gently on the surface of water surface. You can hear the sound of the bell. What does it indicate? It indicates that sound can travel through water. Not only through water, through any liquid. Water is a liquid, no? That is, sound can travel through liquids. So we can say that sound needs a material medium like solid, liquid or gas to travel from one place to another place. Alright, sound does need a material medium like solid, liquid or gas to travel from one place to another place. The substance through which the sound travels is called a medium. This medium can be a solid, liquid or gas. Sound cannot travel through vacuum or empty space because vacuum has no molecules which can vibrate and carry sound waves.